All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I am Trice, Too Easy. That is Trice, number 2, letter E, letter Z on Twitter. So for today's agenda, we are going to review yesterday, which was one of the best nights I've had so far in these 10 days. I went crazy. I beat the shit out these books last night. We'll overview yesterday, overview today, get right into the bets, get into the parlays, and then I'll get you guys out of here with some good bets for today, okay? Guys, if you haven't yet, follow me on Twitter. I'm very active. I post live plays, late night parlays. Once I get the Henny and me get to feeling good, I start posting bets. So make sure you follow on here because a lot of my good plays are posted on here. I like to wait, make live bets, see how lines are moving, and then wait to see if the odds go crazy or not right before the game starts. So it's important you follow me on Twitter. This is yesterday. 34 bets. We went up $496, guys. Yesterday was fucking nuts. So if you've been here since the beginning when we started with 500, you'll now be at around $1,500. I'm up $1,000 in 10 days, guys. So listen, I'm going to tangent real quick before we review yesterday. I will never take money from you guys. I'm planning on doing this every day. It's growing pretty quick. I'm already at 20 followers on Twitter. I'm at 16 subscribers on YouTube already. It's only been 10 days. No matter how big I get or what happens, I will never take money from you guys. These bettors are lying. These guys are not profitable. That's why they need your money. Will I take money from a YouTube channel that grows big? Sure, I will. Will I take money from sponsors? Sure, I will. I will never take money from viewers. We treat this like a business. You need to care about the money that you're betting with. If I'm betting with thousands of dollars from viewers, I could care less. That's why these guys post these ridiculous parlays to hit every once in a while, because they're not even using their money, so they don't care about it. They are betting for free with your money. Also, you have these other guys who bet straights and they're sharps. These guys will convince you to bet the fucking Braves at 10.5 because of the wind. I'm the only person I saw on YouTube saying wind is not a reason to take the Braves at under over 10.5. The line was fucking 10.5. I got 10.5 at minus like 140. Smack the fuck out of it. I got the no runs first inning at plus 130. Smack the fuck out of it. Why? Because it was windy, and so all the sharps were saying it was going to be a problem. Guys, I'm the one who will tell you the truth and bet logically. These guys are lying. These guys will convince you to bet the fucking White Sox to beat the Dodgers and do a write-up as to why you should bet them. And then when it hits, hey, we're so smart and we're sharps, and then they can promote it because they didn't care about the money they were betting. Anybody who did would tell you to never do that. The only time somebody who actually cares about their money will tell you, yeah, bet the White Sox to beat the Dodgers, is if they wait till the last second and that line goes up to plus 270. Kind of like last night, I bet the Diamondbacks to beat who the hell they beat last night? The Diamondbacks beat the Dodgers last night. I took Diamondbacks because it was plus 270. I got the line at plus 270 before the game started. So yes, I bet it and it hit. Great. But that's the only time. There is no write-up, there is no logic, and there is no reason to make a bet like that other than the odds are paying so much that it's worth the flip. It's worth the coin flip. That is the only reason. If they say anything else, they are full of shit. Okay, guys? That's my rant. If you don't want to hear the rants, just click the fucking chapters at the bottom and carry on. So let's review yesterday. Yesterday, we started with a $1,275 bankroll. Our unit size was $63.75. Okay? So, Twins Nats game. We went two for three. Alex Crocroft got on base his last at bat in like the 8th and cooked us from the sweep in this game. But no one's first inning check. Eduardo Julian under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, check. Guardians and Mets, I didn't have anything. I lent to the over. I don't think it went over, did it? I think it was right on the line. I'm not sure. Anyways, Astros and Angels, Luis Reningfo, he got his damn bases, but the Angels money line checked. Angels are playing good ball right now. When the line is plus like 170 for a team who's playing very well versus the Astros who are not, I don't care. It's worth the money. If there's a lot of value in it, you make that bet. Tigers and Royals, I swept this guy. I cooked the books on this one. Royals money line, there's no reason on earth to take the Tigers yesterday. Again, another guy on Twitter put his $6,000 bet for the Tigers and some stupid-ass write-up as to why you should take the Tigers in that situation. There is no world you should have took the Tigers yesterday. No world when the Royals are plus 100 that do you ever take the Tigers yesterday. It's a terrible bet. These guys don't know what they're doing. I'm telling you. Guys, I don't know anyone else taking a $500 bankroll and growing it by $1,000 in 10 days with straights. I'm the only one I know doing this. These guys are foolish and they're lying to you. Stop listening to these liars. Okay? So, Royals money line, Freddie Freeman with a single, Bobby Witt Jr. With a run scored, and then Miguel Garcia over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. All were plus money, all cash. Cardinals, Orioles, no runs first inning. Cashed it. Phillies, Rangers, under 9.5 did not hit, but the Phillies by 1.5 did hit. This was like plus 110. This was like plus 130 or something. This one hit real well. Reds and Padres under got cooked. Them boys went crazy. I had nothing for this Giants game, but as the game went on, I was watching it, and I was like, man, these Giants are going to win. They keep hitting the ball. They keep getting on base. They just need to score. Top of the 8th, bases loaded. Giants money line was like plus 170. So, of course, I bet to win a unit on it, and it ended up hitting. Things like this is why you actually do need to watch the games. This game was live. You have bases loaded. They're down one out, and the odd jumps to it's like plus 170 to take the Giants to win. They've been hanging in all game, hitting all game, leaving runners stranded. Now you got bases loaded, odds are plus 170. This is crazy. You have to make that bet. So we locked it in. Brewers, Marlins. I thought it might go over. It ended up finishing 1-0. It's a terrible bet. I own it. Connor Wong over a single. We checked that. Mariners, Yankees, nothing. I lent to the Mariners money line. But the Yankees blew them out. I didn't bet it. White Sox game was good, 2 for 3 again. Justin Turner, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Chris Bassett over 2 walks. And then we had Alexander Kirk. He got his hit at the end of the game as well. Adam Duvall hit a bomb. He got like 5 bases. This was trash. He lit it up yesterday. Abraham Toro, many chances to win and just could not. It is what it is. Or to hit it, I should say, and just couldn't get it. Then I bet the Diamondbacks money line because it was like plus 270. I'm like, yeah, Dodgers don't score that much. Diamondbacks pitcher was solid. It was a no-brainer. I put it on Twitter as well. Then basketball. Mavs money line live. Mavs plus 4.5 live. Guys, this is why you got to watch the games. The Mavs were up 3, and the line was like plus 130 for them to win. They were down 1, hanging in all game, and this was like plus 120 with plus 4.5 on the spread. You got to watch the games because you can make bets like this live. And I did post on Twitter the second I did it. You have to follow me on there at Trice2Easy. Kyrie under 4.5 first quarter points. Cooked it. He went off last night. Rudy Gobert, he should have had 40 points. This is another reason I bet the Mavs live. Them Timberwolves were not using Rudy Gobert at all. They just weren't using him. They were basically neglecting him and just letting him. They had Kyrie on him at some point. They're still not throwing him the ball. So I knew the Mavs were going to win that game. Parlays, I don't count them in the win-loss, but they all got chalked. This is why you usually want them to be over 1,000 odds. You bet a few bucks to try to win a unit. You don't even count them. Total results, 16 wins, 10 losses. We went up 6.9 units or $441 in one night. Takes us to 7 winning days, 3 losing days. We are up 39.52 units or $988 since we started in 10 days. If you started with the $500 bankroll like I did to prove I'm profitable and prove you can make money doing this, you'd be up $988 plus your $500 original. So what's that? Almost $1,500, right? So yeah. All right, guys. So that's yesterday's overview. Let's do today's, and then we'll get into the bets. For today's overview, guys, after yesterday's massive win, I went ahead and deposited $283.69 to my bankroll to make it an even $2,000. I was at about $1,700 and change. I thought, man, yesterday was so good. Let's get this bankroll to $2,000 today. And you should always be slowly investing into your bankroll to compound. Now, you shouldn't be investing and losing and investing and losing. You should be investing as you're profitable and winning and continue to compound the money and build it up. So, 523, we got a $2,000 bankroll to start, and we're at a $100 unit size. Here's the bets. Giants and Pirates. Actually, let's do it like this. Giants and Pirates, money line, plus 150. Guys, here's the thing. If anyone gives you a write-up as to why you should bet the Pirates today, they're full of shit. I don't care who's pitching this, that, and the other. These are 2 completely even teams. 2 teams who are both dog shit, who are completely even, and I would almost argue that the Giants are slightly better. Pirates are terrible. They're one of the worst teams in the league, and you're giving me plus 150 odds versus them. Anyone telling you not to take this is lying and not profitable. Then we got Thairo Estrada over a run scored at plus 130. Just huge value that hits a lot. Yankees and Mariners. Yankees by 2. There's really not a good bet here, but for plus 140, the Yankees by 2. Yankees are hot. They either win or they lose, right? The Yankees are either going to blow you out. They don't have one-run games. They're either going to win by 2 or more, or they're just going to not score at all and have an off day. I think they're hot right now. They've been hitting well. Let's take them Yankees by 2 at plus 140. Rangers and Phillies. Now, Phillies, again, minus 1.5. Is this odd? This is not right. I don't think I got it at minus 105. Hold on, let me check, because if it's minus 105, you might want to not even play it. Let me see here. Give me just a second, guys. It's plus 105. I'm sorry. Yankee, it's plus 105. So Phillies by 2 at plus 105, and then JT Realmuto to hit a single at minus 105. He hits a single almost every game. Rangers pitcher he gets hit the fuck up. Phillies minus 1.5. These are good bets. Padres and Reds. Luis Arias over 1.5 bases. It's minus 110. It's a little bit pricey, but the Reds just suck so bad. And Luis Arias is good for 2 bases like all the time. He's on fire right now. I think it's worth it. I went ahead and ran it. You don't have to run this though if you don't want to. Ellie De La Cruz to not score is plus 125. He hasn't scored in a while. They can't seem to bring him home. It's not that he can't get on base. Well, that too. The Reds just suck. Bet against them. Nerfy, you could play it at minus 110. I didn't play it, but I think it's a great bet. I may be putting this on Twitter. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what the line does. Braves, Cubs, no plays. I lean towards the under for plus money, but I didn't play it. The Braves, Cubs game's hard to call. Now, this is where it gets juicy, is these night games. We got the Athletic Rockies. Ryan McMahon over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Plus money. Are you kidding me? Ryan McMahon over a run for plus 135. He's the only person they bring in. He's always on base, and he's always getting brought in. He is like their only fucking run scorer. So how you don't bet this is beyond me. Abraham Toro over 1.5 bases, plus 125. He is on fire. Last night, he goes like 0 for 5. If he doesn't hit again today, he's cooling off. But I think this is the perfect opportunity for him to come back smacking the shit out of the ball after a bad night last night. And he had some hard hits. He just got robbed. Brent Rooker over a single, plus 110. Again, he hits a single almost every game. Just take it. Blue Jays, Tigers. Tigers minus 1.5 at plus 185. Justin Turner. Minus 1.5 for the Tigers because Jack Flaherty's on the mound. Guys, he's the best pitcher in the league, in my opinion. The Tigers win every time he pitches. The Blue Jays are ice cold a lot of the time. I don't think they hit Jack at all. I think he just destroys him today. And so the Tigers by 2 at plus 185. Look, if the Tigers win, it's going to be by 2. They either blow them the fuck out or they can't score a run. So it's just like the Yankees. They're either going to win by more than 2 or there's no reason to just bet the ML. Most games aren't won by 1 anyways. You're getting plus 185 by 2. If you think they're going to win, bet them by 2. Don't be a bitch. Justin Turner under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Justin Turner under a base at plus 180. I don't think I actually played this. I didn't. I put this on a separate ticket, but I'm gonna play this as a straight as well. I don't see him getting on base today. Mark Canha under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. This one though you don't have to do, but if he has a bad day, you're cashing twice, and there's a good chance this one hits anyway. So just combine it. Fuck it. Orioles, White Sox. George Matteo, a run scored, plus 145. Now, lean the White Sox on this game. Orioles should destroy the White Sox. That being said, these Orioles look bad. They look terrible. White Sox have had some decent games. I'm not going to sit here and convince you or do it right. Oh, you should bet the White Sox. Then act like I'm a sharp if it hits. The truth is, I'm not betting this shit unless this goes up to 240, 250. If before the game starts, they're plus 230 to 250, I will bet it off value. And the fact that the Orioles have looked like shit and the White Sox have been kind of okay in some games. They still are terrible, though. I mean, I would never bet this straight up. But if you're going to give me plus 230, 250 versus an Orioles team that's been struggling a little bit, yeah, we can do some business, okay? We can definitely do some business with that. And then my basketball plays for tonight, these are just very high value. Drew Holiday, first quarter assist over 1.5, plus 160. Miles Turner over 1 assist in the first quarter, plus 130. I love it, okay? So those are all my straights and my player props for today. Parlays. Yankees by 2, Phillies by 2, Padres by 2. Plus 1131. I like it. Zach Wheeler, 8Ks. AJ Smith. So this is Phillies, Braves, Tigers pitcher, all over their K line, plus 1037. I love these lines. These lines are very doable. This should hit. I'll be shocked if this doesn't hit, actually. The only one I worry about is Jack Flaherty, because I don't think them Blu-rays hit him, but they just don't strike out a lot. Then you have the under the bases. Zach Ministry, Andrew Vaughn, Andrew Benintendi, all to not get on base at plus 1054. I love this bet. That's it for the bets today, guys. Again, I have tracked every bet. I am completely transparent. This is when I started. 500 bankroll, $25 units. We were risking $25 a bet. And then I've tracked every bet and every day that I've had, guys. Yesterday was the best one at 16 wins, 10 losses. We went up 441, guys. I've had 7 winning days, 3 losing days. We're up 40 units if you do $25 bets, which is what we started with. That was our original unit. We're up 39 units, which is $988. If you're not subscribed, if you're not following on Twitter, I don't know, guys. I'm not here to take money. I'm not here to lie to you guys. I'm here to do common sense sports betting. I bet with my brain, and I treat this like a business. I take it very serious. Like, subscribe, comment, follow the Twitter. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another big day because we aren't losing.